ass computer. I just need to get a new
one. So we are somewhere on the screen over here. Does it work for you?
My line?
Hi, I can hear you. I think maybe
It's my line.
it's your line, yeah. Because we might as well check if you're working before we like commit to it.
Yeah. さらにトンネルが続き、やがて上に向かう長い階段が見えた。The tunnel continued even further, and finally, the stairs that went up.
Yes. Is there any way for us to make it that the Discord doesn't continue to open and close the microphone? Because I think my one probably also does that. Is there a way to stop that? Just asking since you guys seem to know.
Is my audio cutting out a lot or something?
Not really. There's like just like a slight like delay kind of almost when
Yeah.
it's not like a lot.
I would have
so,
to.
It's over here. So the input
setup I
sensitivity, you might put that down a little bit, then it would stay on more. Just a small amount.
Yeah.
Because I could hear everything you said,
that.
but it cut off for like 1 second, but I knew what word you were saying. So like it was like halfway through an English word, kind of.
Yeah. Okay, that should probably be good.
So next will be my turn. デブリが先頭に立って、階段を上りきり、枯れかかった茨の茂みをかき分けて外に出た。So Nebody was still leading in the front, and he completely climbs down the stairs, I think is what this is saying. Scale down, so he just goes down the stairs, and I have no idea what this means. To wither? Oh, so we have a bush of withering roses that he pushes past. No, it's not that cocky walk, dude. To push aside as he goes outside.
Yeah.
Okay, and
I believe that kakaru can mean to begin to do.
Begin.
So they're at the beginning to wither.
Beginning to. That makes sense. And then it's your turn, Chris.
外には冬の弱い日が差していた。So the outside, the winter sun weakly shined.
はい。ベネットが階段を
That's clever doing different colors.
登り切ったところで立ち止まる。So Bennett, right when he descended to the bottom of the stairs, he just freezes. He stops moving.
Right, and they're going up, right, not down.
I thought they were going down, but you're right. It's probably going out. I was thinking like Oridu in my head, but you're right. Nobidu would be the scale.
Yeah, you
so
have that
go
backwards. Yeah. Yeah, and also earlier it said 上に向かった or something like that.
Oh yeah, right here.
Yeah, やがて上に向かう. Yep.
Sweet.
Cool. I'll just read that next thing. Yeah. 俺は秋をすり抜けて外の I want to say 景色を眺めた.
That sounds kind of right. 景色や. There's no 景色had Iro in it.
Yeah, Iro has a few weird readings. Ski and Shoku in particular. Anyways, so I slipped through. I want to say that would be Bennett's side, right? Because Bennett is just standing still, right?
Hi.
So Khan slips kind of like under his arm or something like that, or just beside him, and stares at the scene.
Perfect. Um, これが安らぎ亭か。かつては正面玄関の前に縁柱立ち並び、どの窓もピカピカに磨き上げられ、 かなり立派なお屋敷だったのだろう。Now go.
And so in Bashira, it's a two.
Enchu. I'm just like, I know Hashira's one way. Enchu. It's like, oh,
For
so
sure.
this
Yeah.
is
Yeah, the reading on the right-hand side sometimes has that, or the radical on the right-hand side sometimes carries that reading too.
So this is the mansion of peacefulness. At the front of the mansion, there's these round pillars that are all like lined up, and all the windows. Wait. No, I don't think it should be Pika Pikaing yet. So is it like if you? But it's saying it's then.
Yeah. It once was. The Katsute is once was.
Katsute. I was like,
yeah. So they're describing how this was long ago for us.
Okay, so it once had beautiful pillars lined up, and its windows were shining, like polished in a Pika Pika kind of way. And I bet it was a very beautiful mansion. And Chris, it's gonna be your turn next.
けれどそれははるか昔のこと。But that was long ago.
Right. That was really short, so I'm gonna make you do the next one as well.
Sure. Looks really long, but I'll have to take it. Oh, for some reason I thought it was at the Toaitu. Anyways, Susumari. I'm gonna look up Susumamire. What in the world? Oh, that's at the next part. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, right here. So soot and covered, smeared in.
That makes sense. Covered in soot. Okay, cool. 今の屋敷は窓という窓がひび割れ、曇っていてすすまみれの石の山のようだ。So the now or the mansion as it is now has all the windows are cracked and they're cloudy and they are like a mountain of stone covered in soot. It's interesting seeing the Toyu grammar point again here. This translator must really like it or something.
Probably.
I haven't seen it anywhere else.
Mado toyu mado. All windows. Helps you cram in that new vocabulary. 玄関扉があったはずの場所は屋敷の真ん中にでっかい石をドスンと落としたみたいにぽっかりと開いている。So at the place where the front entrance door should be, instead it looks like that a huge rock had fallen inside of the middle of the mansion, and so it's just gaping wide open. It is your turn, Chris.
屋敷の真ん中は大きくえぐられたようになっているが、その両側には今も建物が残っていた。So it looks like the middle of the estate had been gouged out, like a big piece had been gouged out. But on both sides, there are still buildings left over. So it's like a donut.
Donut. おいしい。おいしいドーナツ。どちらも市会で、瓦屋根のすぐ下に小さな窓が並んでいる。So it looks like if you look at it, it's a 4-story mansion, and that it has windows small windows lined up right below the roof, which has like roof panels, the tiled roof. I'll see if this has the reading. Yo, ikaide. Okay. And next is gonna be Chris when he gets off his phone.
Right. Yeah. I just didn't take the call.
Oh, you didn't?
But I might make it in a minute, maybe. So I'll read it now. 羽に立つ何本もの高い煙突はラングイバみたいにデコボコだ。So the chimneys that, how should I say this? The handful of chimneys that stuck out from the roof looked like, well, this is a very simple way of putting it, but messed up teeth. They're messed up like messed up teeth.
Right.
Right. Yeah, dekoboko, I guess. It's kind of weird. I can think the kanji.
Hi. So what a great mansion. I love it. I'm going to do the next one as well. That was like really short. I'm not sure to make this eraser really big. Oh. Okay, where am I? ネブリもこの屋敷に愛着があるらしく、口元を緩めている。So Nebody as well seems to love his mansion. So his lip shakes a little bit to loosen. I guess he's saying it's like his. Yeah. He's
I'd
no
imagine
longer
he was maybe
grim.
scowling before. But...
Yeah, because he's always scowling at Nebody. So.
Yeah. Yeah, perhaps it's like he relaxed his expression, kind of thing.
Your turn. Sure.
まあ本人は素直に認めないだろうが、ベネットは無表情だ。認めない。Oh, 認める, of course. It's just so used to in well, how should I say this? He wouldn't say it, I guess, or he wouldn't admit to being, in love with this place. And Bennett was expressionless.
Hi, perfect. Da-da-da. Weird, like to get used to new program controls. 屋敷の前には石畳の庭があった。So in front of the mansion, there was a rock garden. A garden with paved rock? Stone paved garden?
Well, niwa can also mean like court, right?
I guess
it's not necessarily garden, but it's like
I guess it's
like an outside
courtyard
space.
In this case.
Yeah. So cobblestone courtyard. Okay.
Cobblestone.
Just growing some rocks in my rock garden.
Your turn, Chris.
Sure. 石の隙間から茨や若い木々があちこちに伸びている。I'm gonna double check that that's right, Kiki. But probably is. I could have sworn there's another reading. Anyways.
Kiki.
So.
Casey didn't say the Rendaku.
Yep. So. I did. I always do, even when it's not there. Anyways. So. From the spaces in the rocks, there were Ibara's rose? No.
Yeah, it is rose, but like not
shrub.
pretty rose.
It's shrub.
It's like a rose, like shrub.
Yeah. Oh,
like,
wild
rose.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah.
The shrub with really sharp pointy bits.
Okay. So from the spaces in the rocks, wild rose, pointy shrub, and young trees were growing here and there.
はい。庭の中心には黒い枝の大木 probably 大木
I guess.
All sounds horrible.
Yeah, maybe
okay.
大木.
Daimoku. Makes 大木.
And those boku. It
All
happens.
this run.
And that's not chushi, but chuo.
Chuo, not chushin. Chuo, same meaning.
Yep.
Chuo には黒い枝の
Yeah.
大木が一本そびえていた. In the center of the courtyard, there was one large tree with black branches growing there, little stretching up to. Interesting. Wait, not.
I'm gonna check Solbiedu real quick.
Sobiedu. That should be like stretching up.
I'm glad I looked that word up.
Am I wrong?
Stand over, kind of.
Yeah.
No, you're right. It's maybe just look at the definitions. They're
Hi.
kind of weird, specific English definitions. But yeah. よく見ると黒く見えたのは葉の代わりに真っ暗な鳥がびっしりと止まっているからだった。I'm gonna look up びっしり. I almost feel like it's.
I would.
Oh no, it's closely packed.
Yeah, I was right. It's funny because we saw gishiri earlier.
Yeah. These adverbs. There's just too many. It's like onomatopoeias. They live in the same place in my brain.
Right.
Anyways. So, if I look well, then the thing that I'm looking at, or the black thing that I see, is not leaves, but black birds that are tightly, tomaru. I guess just they're tightly there.
Yeah, I guess they're just sitting
Does
like.
tomaru also means stuff?
I think it just means like they're
Oh,
not
to be docked.
moving.
I like that.
The docked is perched on. That's actually what you use for birds.
Perched.
Thank
Okay,
you.
that's good. Yep. So yeah, there are blackbirds tightly perched.
はい。鳥たちは鮮やかな黄色の目で俺たちを見つめ、何かを待っているみたいに音も立てずにじっとしている。So these birds, they and I have noted as they have eyes that are vividly yellow, and using those eyes they are staring at us, and it seems like they're waiting for something, and so because of that they don't move a muscle, and I'm sorry, they don't make any sounds and are just staring at us. They're still. And your turn, Chris.
ヤバリが片側の建物に向かって庭を歩き出した。So Naburi goes to a building on one side, or turns to a building on one side, and starts, and he leaves the courtyard.
俺たちが大木に近づくと鳥たちが落ち着く時をなくし、俺たちのことを話してるみたいに静かに泣き交わしたが、ネブリは見向きもしない。見向き。Yes.
That looks right. Or that sounds right.
So, we approach the big tree, and as we do so, the birds are no longer quiet, I think. They lose their calmness. And they start, it seems like they're talking about us in a quiet-like way. Well, shizukani, yeah. So they're kind of exchanging quiet bird noises.
Yeah.
And that, however, nobody doesn't look at them at all. Oh, Cookie!
Yeah. I also want to mention...
Hi.
Yeah, sorry about the late join. That was my fault.
No worries.
Yeah, what was that?
And then I think that's a taiboku, not taiboku.
Taiboku?
Yeah, just check the reading.
You're right, taiboku.
Because you said dai.
I said taiboku both times. Okay, so what you missed the Cookie.
Yeah.
So they left that tunnel and they managed to go in front of some gates, and then Nebuda uses magical stone to open the gate. And then at some point he had some trouble opening the gate, and it was just like, man, Nebuda's bad at magic. But then he managed to open the gate anyway with his magic stone. And now they're in front of Yasuri, and the mansion they're going to, it's pretty decrepit. It's like has a big ass hole in the middle. And right now the characters have walked up to a big ass tree that has some birds in it, and the birds are like gossiping about them. And
Got it,
That's what
thanks.
you missed. Okay, well, the next line is so perfect for you, Cookie. It's like you came in right at the perfect time.
Alright. 建物に、oh, I forgot how to do that one in that context. ついた, yep, that makes sense now. So that means they like went inside the building?
Yeah, or they arrived at the building. Maybe?
Arrived at the building, yeah.
It's like, but like, yeah. Right. And I'm actually going to give you the next line as well, even though it ends with do over here. It looks doable.
Mm-hmm. So archi, and then that's a shape, which we've seen before. Archi gata. And then I need to like go full screen on this because I can't read that kanji. Read that furigana. So that's tobira ga hazure kakatte iru. So it's like what's a tobira again?
That's a door. This big door.
Okay, so the arch-shaped gate was and then it was hazure kakata.
Not that word.
Like they went under it, right?
No, hazure is like he's just describing the tobira.
Oh, it was disconnected.
Right? I mean,
yeah.
The come into view is probably what they're using kakaru.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, there isn't really a door, right?
I see.
Well, the door's kind of it's like disconnected out of place.
I don't know what to make of it either.
It's kind of weird. I would assume that the door is like this, and then the archway is like that. But that's the door, and it's just kind of it's nearby.
Mm-hmm.
But that'd be my guess. Otherwise, you wouldn't mention the door.
Yeah.
We know there's something wrong.
I see.
So that'd be my guess. But yeah, that and who knows? There's a question mark. Like a cute little stamp.
Oh, that's fun. That's so fun.
Okay. Chris, your turn.
粘りが片手で押すと扉はきしみながら内側に開いた。I'm gonna look up きしむ。
I think it sounds like
to creak. Yeah. It is. It's exactly that. So as Neburi pushed with one hand, the door, while creaking, the door opened towards the inside.
So in this case, my guess is that the door is like this. Like it's like I guess still there, but like at an angle maybe.
Falling off.
Yeah,
maybe like one of the hinges is off or something.
So. Okay. So 1 second. I'm gonna fiddle with my settings here.
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, there's a setting here.
If I'm correct about kakaru meaning interesting. But if I'm right about kakaru meaning to begin to do things, and I'd have to look into that to be sure.
It's beginning to separate.
But if I am right about that, then
no, that's right.
It's beginning to fall off.
Yes. Well, yeah. Beginning to fall off.
If I'm right about that.
No, kakaru does mean that for sure. To begin something. Now I just have to figure out where we are. We definitely read that. Okay, here we are. Okay. 中は黒くてよく見えないが、埃をかぶったbox。カゴ？ Yeah. たる。
I think it's hako.
Hako. You're right. Hako is box. Hako, yeah. たる。壊れた古い家具が。I don't remember that. なんでしょう。積み重なっているようだ。So it's hard for me to see because the interior is super duper dark, but it looks like we have things covered in dust, specifically boxes and like kind of like barrels, like casket barrels. And there's some furniture that's old and falling apart. And this furniture is like piled up, I guess, in a corner.
Yeah, stacked up.
Yeah. And next.
Yeah, they really emphasize the stack.
Hi. And next is going to be Cookie.
Okay, so let's give this a try. Nebari wa iriguchi ni tatte, heya, and then it's like zentaku. Is that right? That's probably wrong.
Zentai down
Zentai.
here? Heiya
Zentai, yeah. Zentai o Zata o Miwatashita. Okay, so
what's
it's like
this word right here?
the entry
Yeah,
or the
it
entrance.
said iguchi rather than iriguchi.
Oh, maybe my voice didn't get caught because of the noise
I
suppression.
believe it.
Yeah. But I would totally have said iriguchi. So that's like so Nebri stood at the entrance. So Nebri stood at the entrance. And then it's like his whole body was inside the room,
No,
and it's like
so Zentai does mean whole body, but they mean the Heiya Zentai.
so like the entire inside of the room.
Yes, the entire inside of the room.
Yeah, you could put like a no in between that, like Heiya no Zentai.
Hai.
It would mean the same.
Mm-hmm. And then it's like Zato
That's
Miwatashita.
nothing. So miwatashita. Survey.
Yeah, actually, no, it's
Oh yeah.
Zato is roughly.
They roughly
So he looked
observed
across.
the- I just like crossing out sound
Yeah,
effects.
he gave the room a rough looking over. Yeah, no, I do that too, or like I try to think about removing things that complicate things, then put them in once I get the structure.
Yeah.
Chris, your turn.
It's the best. Sure. I think I want to end 45 minutes after the hour.
Okay. That sounds good. Then we'll try ending like right here.
All right. That sounds good. Okay. よかろう、ベネットよ。この塔から始めるとしよう。So he says, this is good. Or I suppose that this is good. Bennett, let's start from Earth. Yeah, let's start from this tower.
I don't think totally means.
Tower, right?
Is it? I think it'd be slightly different.
It's like
it
a
just
tall
means,
building.
Start with this building.
Yeah, let's start with this building. Sure.
I know. I always think it means tower
I got the sense
too.
it was a tall tower.
It probably is for like.
But because there's another toll, that means tower.
That makes sense. Because like I always think it means that too, but I was like,
the kanji just looks so tall, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? It has like a tree in Tokyo.
Yeah, and east. Yeah.
まずはわしの書斎。それから残りの部屋だ。So first, I will do my study. Then the rest of the rooms. And the end, I'll continue the rest of the sentence. ここにあるのもをすべて外に運び出さねばならない。So all of the stuff that's over here needs to just be brought outside. And do this little small section cookie.
Over there? Okay.
Yeah.
そして、俺をちらっと見て、and then
Right, let's do that part.
構造 Oh.
You could if you want to. It is easy enough for you if you want to do that.
Or did you want me to go all the way to the end? I could do that.
Yeah, you can read this part if you want to. The rest of it, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go for the dive.
Yeah, I'll go for the dive.
So from the top, そして、俺をちらっと見て、構造。少しは, and then it's like, what was throw again?
Yaku, right there's yaku ni tatsu.
It's not that, but
oh no, it's not.
Yeah,
That's
it's not
like
throw.
duty or
Okay,
something.
It looks different.
Yeah. So it's what was the reading? I didn't hear
That's
it.
Yaku and yaku ni tatsu. It's like a set phrasing.
Okay. Yaku ni tatsu no dazo. Yep, and then I think that's where I was meant to stop.
Right. So this is what Naguru looks like. It does actually look very similar.
I think he's thinking of Nageru. It also looks very similar.
I'm
but,
sure, right?
Not that one. No, different.
Probably.
The radical on the left is the hand. It's the hand radical on the left.
That's even worse.
Nageru. Yeah, give it a look.
Nageru. Disgusting. That's like the matsu and the.
Yeah.
How do I get somewhere?
Matsu.
Matsu. I always have to pause and like stare at it and be like, is there a hand in the corner? Notice my awkward pauses. Hi. Are you ready to try, Cookie, to say what this says?
Sure. Like, so wait, didn't I say that?
You did. You read this. You just didn't translate it.
I think translating, right?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. So, and then, and it's like, what does chirato mite
That's
mean?
like to glance at.
Okay, so that's what to glance means. Okay,
Mhm.
I've been seeing different sorts of variations of miru, and then it's
Hi.
like, here it's glance. Okay, mite, and it's like, the guy says, or little brat, and it's like, and it's like, sugoshi ha
So,
something.
逆に立つ means to be useful. Be helpful.
Be a bit useful.
It's like, okay, kid,
Is that what he's saying?
you'll be useful now.
You'll be useful now.
Yeah, because remember his diary entry? He was like, oh my goodness, this boy is going to be so useless. He's just going to eat me out of house and all. But now he's like, aha, I have use for you now.
Yeah.
というと、片手を伸ばした。炎よこせ Which, right after he says that, he stretches his hand and says, give me my books. And this is where we're going to stop for now, right here.
Cool.
And we're close. Next week we'll end chapter 3. Nice. Yeah, I think we'll start doing this now.
This book, we're like 10% done.
Woo woo.
Wow.
Right there. We've read 14,000 characters. This is a character count on the bottom.
I thought that was like the size of the book in megabytes or kilobytes.
It's definitely the character. I thought I double checked. I know I counted in one of the books.
Oh yeah.
To make sure. And it went by like 6 when there was like.
It probably corresponds to like kilobytes or something.
Oh, how many
Or no, probably
words
not
there is
kilobytes,
on a page?
Probably bytes.
So if you start way over here, we have
Each character's probably about a byte.
0, 0, right over here. If you go up to 21, so this right here has 21 characters. But I didn't really want to count.
That's right.
So right over here, this has whatever you do the math. So it's counting by characters. So you see the first 3 pages had nothing adding on the bottom. So I checked this.
For sure.
I wanted to know.
Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just saying, since characters have a certain amount of data that they take that's fixed, you can kind of count data